Evening, everybody. How are you all?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Zafri.
I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, great. Just a little tired.
And why?
Nowadays, I don't relax. After teaching, I have a lot of other things to do. I have taken up a new hobby. I
Good
am
evening, sir.
doing some woodwork. Hello, Faizan. Soon
Good
I will
evening, sir.
send you guys the photo of what I have made. It's a TV unit. I have failed to give it the, finesse that I wanted, you know, but it's okay. It's my first job, first project. I learned a lot. I'd never done any woodwork before. Actually, when I was a young boy, I just once made a carom board of my own, but that was so simple. I did not even use glue. I just had apply and I somehow managed to get it in a square shape and then managed to put some beads around, okay, and made the pockets. But I did not
Good
even use
evening, sir.
glue to stick. Hey, Ruxar, are you all right?
Good, good evening.
Good evening. You don't look Indian right now.
No, sir.
I'm saying you don't look Indian right now. She doesn't
Why,
look
sir?
Indian.
Why?
Um, I don't know. Your looks are different right now. Maybe it is the color or whatever, but you don't look Indian right now.
Because I am at room, sir,
Uh-huh.
and I am at cousin's. I am at cousin's house.
Your cousin's house, my
Yeah,
cousin's,
yeah,
or your husband's cousin.
yeah. Husband's cousin.
Okay, okay. So,
Because after 2 days ago, I was not fine. So my husband told me, "You go to cousin's house." Okay.
uh, not after 2 days, 2 days ago.
Yeah, 2 days
2
ago.
days ago. Okay. Sabaji has asked lately, lately. We have used the word lately so many times, no, here in the class,
Yeah, sir.
in the present
Lately, I
perfect.
didn't understood. Lately means
I didn't understand, Ruxar. I didn't understand. Didn't understand.
yeah.
When we say didn't, we don't say understood. We say understand. Base form. Didn't understand. Lately means हाल फिलहाल में, पिछले कुछ दिनों में, पिछले कुछ दिनों से.
Okay.
I have watched quite a few films lately.
Good evening, sir.
I haven't seen any films lately. I haven't had any time to relax lately. So lately refers to a time period, until now, starting in the recent past, okay? Recent past. Lately. Let's, what are we going to study?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Are you going to teach interesting today?
Am I what?
Are you going to teach something interesting today?
I don't think so.
One person told me are you going to teach interesting?
What?
I don't know.
My classes are always
Your voice
interesting
is
for
not
those
clear,
who are
sir.
interested in learning
I
English.
think
And
your
if you're
Wi-Fi
looking
is
for
not good.
something else, then never. Occasionally is another thing. It's always interesting if your interest is English. And if you're looking for something else, no. Okay. Reading and speaking, the independence quiz.
Sir,
We are in unit 2, aren't we? Here we are, the independence quiz. Look at the photos and answer the questions. Guys, look at the photos.
Sir, is it main book?
Yes, it is. Was there any homework in the practice book?
no. Don't you think, sir, you are doing wrong?
Wrong. What's the problem? Ravi, I didn't get you.
I'm saying, sir, don't you think you are doing wrong? Because
Uh,
your books pages color and our books is black and white.
No problems. You can get them. They will cost you 500 rupees only. Okay. So, guys, interesting. You're looking at the photos. Here you see some birds. There is a flock of birds. We call it a flock, guys. Okay. When birds sit together, we call it a flock. FLOCK. Okay. Flock.
FLOCK.
A flock of birds. And then one bird is sitting alone here. And take a look at this here. These are called ladybugs, ladybirds. Very interestingly. Look, they're all going in this direction. This one is going in this. The question is, how do you think the bird and ladybird on their own are feeling? This bird is on its own. This ladybird or ladybug is on its own too. How do you think they're feeling and why? First of all, take a look and then answer. How do you think they're feeling? Are you guys speaking? No. Ruksar, hello. What happened, Ruksar? What happened? Oh, yeah. Rukaiya, Zafri, Sanjeev, Sabah. Sabaji is six, so let her be. Arish, Ravi, you are not supposed to turn your camera off. Otherwise, I'm gonna put you in the break waiting room. Everybody, Arish, you too, keep your camera on. Don't make me say the same thing again and again. There was this girl, Zeba, she's from Bokaro. She was not very happy about my decision of asking students to keep their camera on, but now she's enjoying it. I forced my rule because I had their best interest in my mind. Okay. And it worked. She realizes how it is helping her when she's in front of me all the time. Now unmute yourselves and answer this question from your perspective. Okay, there isn't one right answer to this question. You just say what comes to your mind when you look at this picture. How do you think this bird is feeling alone feeling? And here, this ladybug or ladybird, this insect is called ladybird, and this is also called ladybug. Okay, how's it feeling alone? That's the question you need to answer from your perspective. Your answer doesn't have to be acceptable to other people. You can just say what comes to your mind. How do you think they're feeling?
Sir, maybe
uh,
that time Ladybird want to mm, don't like company with other ladybird.
hmm. The bird doesn't want the company of other birds. It's you're
Doesn't.
saying it is on its own because it wants to be
Yes,
alone,
sir.
right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sabaji is saying this bird wants to be alone. That's why it is alone. Fine. And what about this ladybug? Do you think it wants to be alone too?
No, sir.
Sir, I think they both are no. Uh, we will spend some time alone. That's why, sir, they are uh, independently and they spend time they on their own.
They're spending time on their own intentionally, Faizan.
Yes,
Okay.
because
Go on, people.
sometime after some time they know they will be alone. They can't be always uh, some friends, family. That's why they uh, practice, I think.
Okay. Well, I think the bird is feeling different on its own, and the ladybug is feeling different on its own. But I don't want to speak right now. I want other people here in the class to say what they think about the picture. Arish.
Yes, sir. I think that the ladybug that is going alone is not from them. I think he or she is from not from his group, their groups, and maybe they don't want him or her to be with them, and that's why she is going alone to live, not with them.
Okay. Keep
And
going,
also maybe
everybody.
maybe there could be a reason that they had a fight with each other, so they thought not to live with them.
Okay.
Sir, maybe Ladybird is more confident. Keep going its own way.
Hmm. Okay, Sabaji. Keep going, everybody. I want your opinion. And your opinion doesn't have to be accepted to others, okay? Acceptable to others. You can just have an opinion. Just like
Sir,
one of these.
ladybird
Yes.
means
Can you see this brown gold, thing, orangish color on the
yeah.
left that I have selected? This
Oh,
this bug is called ladybird, or it is also called ladybug.
yeah,
Maybe, sir.
I was sounding like a bug, ladybug.
They are both correct. Ladybird, ladybug.
Okay, sir. What I observed is that the bird is away from the flock because in the flock, sir, everyone is looking for a partner, and alone bird is away from them because he is afraid that to get a no when he comes near to the another bird. So first he is observing from far away to see with whom he can get friendly mm, decline or acceptance.
Okay, according to Sumit, the bird which is sitting alone, is actually making observation about who can be a good partner, good friend. And nice, Sumit. Okay, good one. Carry on, people. Ravi,
Maybe
the philosopher.
No, sir, I'm not philosopher. But I think, sir, maybe Ladybug, eh, maybe Ladybug is curiosity mind, and maybe he or she, I don't know who.
Say it.
It,
For these things, we use
it
the word it.
so it find good food resources, so it will be go another side.
It is going. Ja rahi
It
hai,
is
ja
going
raha hai,
another
it's going.
side and find good food of resources for
Okay.
for its family.
Okay. All right. Arish, you were in the middle of something when I asked Ravi to speak.
yes, sir. Sir, for that, but sir, that nightingale that is sitting alone.
Hmm.
So I
Well, we are
think
not
that
sure it is a nightingale. We are not sure it is a nightingale or what bird it is, but it is a bird,
yes,
yeah.
sir. Yeah, it is a bird. So I think that
Now,
you
somebody will
can
call it
see,
a parrot, somebody will call it a pigeon, somebody will call it a sparrow. I don't know.
yeah, sir. Yeah, if you will see, you can see all the birds which is having alone, which all the birds that they are sitting with their partners with a pair of
Mhm.
two. If you will see
Hmm. Hmm.
uh,
Hmm.
so I think that it could be the reason that that poor bird could not find his it partner, so he decided to be alone.
Hmm. All right. I'm still waiting for more people to
Uh,
just express what
and
they
sir,
think.
I'm thinking second type, because sir, when we in a zhund or when we in a flock, so leader, it will be going front or back. So it's a child, and it's a curiosity mind, and it's a find a resources.
Okay, what I want you guys to understand, when you express your opinion, do not stick to a word like this, like Ravi kept repeating resources, resources. Okay. I know you guys find it fascinating to use certain words, but trust me, I'm giving you the best advice you will get. Do not stick to a word for no reason, just because you like the word. When you are asked to express your opinion, find the word that best expresses what you want to say. Okay? Do not stick to a word forcefully. Like Ravi is saying resources, resources. The second time he said that, I didn't understand why he had to. Okay, the first time it made sense, but the second time it didn't. Okay. Still, there are some more people. Tani, what do you think? Why is this bird sitting alone? How
Because
is it feeling?
ladybug wants to live alone, and he likes sorry
He
uh,
or she
it
आदमी होते हैं,
likes
औरत होते हैं.
it likes it likes independent life. It
Okay.
wants to be a freedom life.
Okay. Saurav.
Sir, can I?
Yes.
About Lady Bird, sir, I think Lady Bird dismissed his way. He lost his way. And about birds, I think
Hmm.
it is boss. And boss always sit alone in his cabin or somewhere. So,
Okay. Jishan.
It has
Uh,
extra confidence about.
can I say?
Yep.
I think so, the birds feels like sad, and that's why it wants to live alone. And I think if the birds children they dead uh, dead. That's why he wants to live alone.
Hmm. Simran.
I don't know, sir.
Come on, Simran. You know better than other people here, I know.
No, seriously, I don't know. Okay, what I observed that the bird in the left and the first bird in the right, they are looking into each other. Maybe they are communicating something, or maybe they fight with each other, or there could be some another reason, but the alone bird is looking at them. So he or she might be thinking something. It might be thinking something about if it could get aligned with them, or uh, or something like that.
Okay,
I
when
don't
you
think
refer
it
to
want to
two,
be
when you refer to
independent.
two, Simran, when you refer to two, use the word they. When you refer to one,
Okay,
use it. Okay?
okay, sir. I
They
don't
is the
think it wants to be independent or alone or something like that, because it is looking into the group. So I don't
looking at the
think
group,
like that.
looking at the group.
Yes, looking at the group.
Okay. And what about this ladybug? It has decided to take a divergence, The rest of the bugs are going straight, but this bug decided to go right, took a diversion. How is it feeling?
It is more independent, I think so, to others.
Hmm. Okay. Than more independent than others. More
Full of
independent,
confidence
more comparison than
only.
More, yes, more independent
Manisha.
than other.
Yeah, Manisha, what do you think, Manisha, when you look at the photo?
Sir, I can't say. Means in my mind, in Hindi, we can say some kurpat type of thing coming into my mind. शेर शेर क्या वो है? There is some dialogue.
Okay.
uh, क्या है वो? शेर वो क्या है सर? What's the means?
Go on.
अरे
Say
बता
it
दो
in
ऐसे.
Hindi. Okay. Zafri, what's your opinion, Zafri?
I think he or she wants
Don't use
to
he or she. Don't use he or she, because you're not
eat
talking about people. You're talking about, birds,
the
animals,
birds.
bugs, it.
I think it's want to live on his own, on its own. That's why
On its own.
it's alone.
Hmm.
Sure, the bug
Hmm.
is going another way because uh, there would have came something like clue, like a smell, or he would have seen the other way that there is something like for food or anything that would they need, that would they require, but others couldn't see it because other was focused on the on other two bugs on other bug that which is in front of them, and they were
Hmm.
ignoring all the clues, just thinking that why should we care? We only have one work, that is to follow them. So they couldn't get the clue that the that bug got. So it's my observation.
Okay.
I
I
think
feel,
so.
yes. Go on, Jishan.
So I think the word is waiting for its partner, maybe.
Hmm. I think the bird is sad sitting alone. It's not its choice to be
Yes,
alone,
sir. It's sad
because it's looking at the
because
flock, looking at the group.
Maybe it wants to be independent, but it can't be independent.
Independent, can't be independent. And I think this ladybug or ladybird on the left has willingly, gone on the other track, taken the diversion. The rest of the bugs are going in a straight line. And as you guys said, maybe it is more curious, more independent, decided to go on its own path. So I don't think they both feel the same. I think the bird is feeling sad because it has been left to be alone. It wants to be with the flock. Here, the ladybug had the choice to go in the
So
straight line.
its partner is find the another partner. That's why,
Hmm,
because
maybe.
you see the second row,
Could be
there are
Hmm,
11 birds.
hmm,
maybe
maybe.
the word is pet, and
Hmm,
it doesn't mingle with each other. So he's
yeah,
alone.
possible. But my point is, in the first photo, we see the ladybugs, they're all going in the straight line. And this bug has intentionally chosen a diversion. Okay. It has decided to go away, not go with the flock in a group. But this bird, we can't say for sure, has decided to be alone. You know what I mean? The ladybug could have gone straight, nothing could have stopped it, but it chose to go another path. Some of us are like that. We choose a different life for ourselves than people around us. Okay, now look at the second
I think
question. What kind of character is the man doing the handstand? Can you see a man doing the handstand?
I think he is more independent.
Can you see a man doing the handstand, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
yes, sir.
Blue
He,
Yes,
What
sir.
what
shirt.
kind of character do you think he is?
Maybe he is a cartoonist.
A
He
I
don't
cartoonist?
think he's a crazy
he
person.
he's
He like
he don't worry
He
about
enjoy his life,
others.
sir. I think
Mm-hmm.
he
he
enjoy his
enjoys
life
his
and
life.
he like.
Okay.
I think
And
he
he
likes
doesn't he
making
doesn't
people laughs.
worry about others, people
थोड़ा
thinking
Hmm.
what they want, what
प्याज
they say.
they
Hmm.
will
They
प्याज और
do
टमाटर
what he want.
मिर्च
Hmm.
Sir, I think
Carry on,
they.
everybody.
I think that person does not think that what the people think about me. Whatever I
Hmm.
want to do, I have to do because it's my life. I sh- I shall do that. I shall do by walking by the handstand, and I if I can make people laugh, it would be great for me.
Maybe,
Hmm.
maybe sir, they are standing in a line, and he's forget to do on exercise, so he is doing now.
This could be the reason. Yes, yeah, yeah.
Savaji, what do you think of that guy who is doing the handstand?
So sorry, sir, I can't understand your question because I had a call, and that time I was busy.
Can you see a man doing the handstand in the one of the photos?
Yes, sir.
What kind of character do you think he is?
He's a hilarious guy, sir. I think.
I think he
there.
likes yoga, and he is friend of Ramdev, Baba Ramdev.
Oh, we have Musharraf Haider. Musharraf, I didn't call your name and you said nothing. Come on, man. Go on. Express your opinion. Musharraf.
the ladybug, sir.
Anything about the previous question, about the current question, anything. What's your opinion? First of all, what do you think of this man? What do you think? What kind of character is he?
think he is a crazy person.
Oh, internet. I mean, Sanjeev is also here. He hasn't said a word. Sanjeev,
Didn't see, you didn't hear me?
now I can hear you, but there is a big lag. So all of you agree that this man doing the handstand doesn't give a damn about what people think of him, right?
Yes, sir. Also, why
He
he
showed
is
his
doing this?
extra activity in public places.
I
Yes.
think the
I
boy
think
is
he is enjoying his life, sir, and he
I think
doesn't
he's
think
doing
what
for
people.
money purpose
Okay,
also,
okay.
sir.
Let Sumit finish his point. Nobody's letting Sumit speak. Sumit, go on.
Uh, it's not interesting, sir. He is doing handstand because he is interested in calisthenics and physical body fitness. And as usual, sir, you have seen that when somebody is interested in cricket, they always they can be seen swinging their hand. And similarly, he is interested in calisthenics, so he just found uh, a good time to do the handstand. And of course, he doesn't care about the society and the people, so he is doing his interest.
Instead of saying he doesn't care about society, जिसका हिंदी होगा वो समाज के बारे में परवाह नहीं करता, isn't it better to
People.
say he doesn't care about people's opinion of him?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
थोड़ा थोड़ा अपने वर्ड्स को
Yes, sir.
और से सोचिए कि आपके शब्द बदलने से कितना बात बदलता है, थोड़ा महसूस करके बोलिए. ओके एवरीबॉडी, आप सही बोल रहे हो, लेकिन आप लोग खाली वर्ड्स को वैल्यू नहीं कर रहे. He doesn't think about society and he doesn't think about
He
what
doesn't think
people
about
think of him.
people.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
Yes,
think about what people think of him. He doesn't care
think
about
of
what
him.
people think of him.
So he shows his extra activity in public place.
I think the boy is a blogger and he wants to observe others' reaction.
the boy is what?
A blogger, social
Oh,
media blogger,
oh.
and wants to observe others' reaction.
Okay. Do you think you guys would do something like that which will get your people's attention towards you? Can we say that this man loves getting attention? That's why he's doing it. Do you think he likes irritating people, annoying people? That's why he's doing it. How many of you think that this man he just wants attention? That's why he's doing it all.
I don't think.
Hmm. Do you think he's the guy who knows that when the situation is not good, when life is not going great, you need to do something to make it fun? You see, everybody is just standing, getting bored, waiting for the bus, perhaps, Can you see that? Everybody is standing in the line. Perhaps it is a bus stand, bus stop.
Bus stop.
And it's a boring thing to be waiting for the bus, isn't it? At the bus stop when you are with the strangers and you can't talk, nothing. So this guy thought, okay, why do I get bored? Why don't I do something which is fun? Maybe, and it will help me. Maybe he's just trying to check out how strong his arms are. I'm very sure he's counting how long he can do the handstand. That's the whole idea behind doing the handstand, right? You want to check how long you can support, your hands can support the weight of your body. And he's doing it all because he's getting bored waiting for the bus. Maybe the people around him are not very chatty. He wants to
And
talk.
he is enjoying his time, boring time.
Yeah, maybe he's found it as a solution to what he was feeling. He was feeling bored, I think, standing there, because the man in front of him is an old man in his business suit. So I'm pretty sure he's a different kind of person than him. Look at the clothes he's wearing. He's wearing a t-shirt and some, uh, sports shoes and some funky trousers. And the woman behind him, she's also wearing a dress. I don't know whether these guys want to talk to him. Maybe he tried talking to them, but they did not really respond much. So he thought, okay, fine, I'll just kill my time doing this. So he's definitely a fun person, I think. He's fun to be around. I
Like me,
like
sir.
I like people like him, who do not mind doing something silly. They do not care about their image all the time. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of heads would turn when they see somebody doing handstand at the bus stop. A lot of heads will turn, and he doesn't care. He just doesn't care. Do you see yourself doing something silly like this?
No.
You're not that kind. Okay. When you look at the birds and the ladybug, do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? Question number 3. Do you see as the bird on its own, the ladybug on its own, or you see as the birds in the group or the bugs in the group? How do you see yourself?
I see
Do you
myself that uh, like the bird who is alone.
you see yourself as the bird sitting who's alone, right?
As the
Okay.
bird. Yes.
Okay. Carry other people. I think a lot of you will see yourself as the bird on its own, as the ladybird on its own. Do you? Do you see yourself different, alone, on your own? Rukaya, you certainly do. Faizan, you certainly do. You don't see yourself as part of a flock, do you? Manisha, you also see yourself as the bird alone, don't you? Nobody is responding. Am I not audible or what?
Yes,
You are
sir,
audible,
Yes,
sir.
sir, you are
Yes, sir, you
audible.
are audible.
You are.
You're saying nothing. Bishwajit, Simran, you also see yourself as the bird alone, don't you? A lot of
No,
my
sir.
students in the class.
For me, I think I see myself in both situations, depending on time and person.
As a person right now, how do you see yourself? That's what I'm saying. In
As
general,
for
in
now,
general,
I
in general.
see. Okay,
I
so
see myself alone.
on my
I see
own,
myself
for
alone.
me,
Mm-hmm.
I see
Is
myself
there
alone, sir.
yeah, I
I
can
don't
I totally understand that.
I don't
Um,
follow bunch of
Bishwajit,
peoples.
welcome. But I want to see how many of you here see yourself as the birds in the flock or the ladybug in the group. Anybody here? Bishwajit, we
Yes,
are
sir.
talking about this picture here. You see, one bird is alone. Here, this ladybird is alone on its own. Do you know how they're feeling and why? What do you think how they're feeling right now?
Sir, can I?
Mm-hmm.
Alone.
Mm-hmm. More than a word, Vishwajit?
Uh, this single bird feels like alone.
It is alone, we can see, but is it feeling lonely, sad, you mean?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Lonely.
Okay. Alone and lonely are two different words, guys. Alone is a physical condition, lonely is a mental condition.
Mental
Understand?
condition. Yes, sir.
So the bird is feeling lonely according to Vishwajit, and I agree. I also said the bird is feeling sad. I think it has been forced to be alone. It doesn't want to be alone. But the ladybug, I don't think it has been forced to be alone. It has chosen to be alone. Okay. Last question. How do you see yourself? As the bird alone, ladybug alone, or as the birds in the group?
As the bird in the group.
Zafri loves, group and people around him. He is a people's person. He's a people's person. He doesn't like being alone, I think. Zafri, do you like being alone?
No.
Not very much. Okay. I also see myself as the bird alone. I have always felt that way, actually. I enjoy people's company, but I know I am always on my own. I'm always on my own. Even when I'm with lots of people, I'm always on my own. But I don't feel lonely, guys. I don't feel sad about it. I'm okay with it. Actually, I'm happier that way. I'm glad that I'm not part of a group. I feel good about it that I don't feel as part of a group. I have friends, I have people who I connect with. Still, I know I'm always on my own. Sabaji,
Sir, in my situation, sometimes I feel like that when I get together someone, I don't feel differently. I think I accept all their things, all their mindset. But sometimes when they uh, did some mistake or bad behavior with me, I want to understand. I want to tell him, tell them, but they don't understand. That's why, sir, I think I want to be with a group, but I can't, like, I can't ignore the bad things of them, sir. That's why
wow.
I think I alone.
That's why
And
you
there's
choose to be alone. You choose to be
Yeah,
alone.
yeah. But sir, in my family and in my friend circle, you, I can't believe how they can handle their feelings. Okay, in front of him, they want to choose sweeter. They want to make sweet person, but after behind them, they uh, uh, back beaches. Okay, but I don't want to take it as a lightly, sir. My nature is not that, not like that. I want to uh, say anybody in front of him, and that's why I have no friends like many
Right.
friends, sir.
So you can say you're a straightforward, you're frank.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
straightforward is a good word. Okay, nice, well expressed. Okay, Sabaji, do you see yourself as the bird sitting alone, or you see yourself as the birds in the group
Sir,
in
I
general?
spend seven. Sir, I spend 7 to 8 hours in group. In group, my surrounding is always noisy. There are lots of children, uh, 6 to 14 years old. So I don't think so. I like uh, being alone because I habitate this type of environment.
I said I am always with people, but I know I'm always on my own as well.
Yes.
I am with people physically, but I know I'm always on my own. And Sabaji, you're taking it a little too literally. Just because you're with children, it doesn't mean you are with a flock. It doesn't
Sir,
mean that. Yes, I accept your answer, but I'm just saying that there can be another teacher, Sabaji, somebody you are working with, your colleague, one of your colleagues, and he or she could say that he feels always on his own, and he sees himself or she sees herself as the bird who is alone, not as the bird sitting in a group. Okay, that's a very, very subjective thing, how you see yourself. Sabaji gave me an answer which logic I didn't understand, but I accept her answer. She doesn't see herself as the bird sitting alone. She doesn't see herself as the ladybug going on its own path. Um, she sees herself as one of the birds in the group. Okay, fine, that's okay.
Sir,
We can.
anyone annoyed with me, I feeling crazy. How do I how how I
How
speak?
do I
How do I
reconcile
conversation?
is a good word. Reconcile is a good word. Okay, it's a formal word. Another informal word would be here. मतलब झगड़ा हो जाए तो बात सही करना होता है ना, उसको reconcile कहते हैं. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Reconcile. Okay. How to patch up? How to patch up?
How to catch up? Yes,
Okay,
sir.
after a fight.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Hmm.
I don't like being alone, sir.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Didn't know this side of yours. Only first time I heard it from you. So Sabaji doesn't like be having a fight with somebody, anybody or people in your family only.
Sir, anybody.
Oh, interesting. And she
Yes, sir.
takes
I just go
initiatives.
and yes. What, sir?
She takes initiatives to fix the situation,
Yes,
fix the
sir.
matter. Okay, interesting.
Sir, I don't want to be alone. I said those, but all the goals and skills that I want to achieve, because of that, I think I should be interested in staying alone.
Okay.
That's why I like being alone.
Very good. Now, read the introduction to the quiz, everybody. Read the introduction to the quiz. How independent do you think you are on a scale of 1 to 10? Okay. 1 is very dependent on other people. 10 is very independent. Discuss with a partner. Okay. First, read the introduction to the quiz. Read the introduction. Where is the introduction, everybody? Take a look. Here is the introduction. It's good to have family, friends, and a partner, but you can't always be in the company of others. So it helps if you can really enjoy your own company and feel confident on your own. So where are you on the scale of dependence and independence? Well, first of all, what's your opinion? What's your opinion, guys? What's your opinion? Forget about the quiz and everything. What's your opinion? Do you think you are very independent? You are very dependent? What score do you think you will give to yourself from 1 to 10?
I will give
10
myself
is very independent.
3.
7.
1 is very dependent. Yes. Go on, everyone. Quickly give yourself a score of on
I will
a score of on a scale of 1 to 10.
Sir, can
And
I
I can hear.
say?
Yes, Vishwajit. Yeah, Vishwajit.
Technically, sir, I want to become independent, but now this time I am dependent.
You want to be independent, but you are dependent. Okay.
Yes.
Can you elaborate a little bit?
Sir, I told you, technically I am this time dependent, and in future every time people are dependent technically, because we have need everything, and if you want to uh, take off particular food, so uh, you have to dependent on trees and crops. So technically
You,
we
you
are
you
dependent.
are getting it all wrong. You're getting it all wrong. You're getting it all
Yes.
wrong. We cannot
Yes,
change
sir.
the way nature works. We cannot change the way the world
Sir,
works. Okay.
in
We are not talking about that dependence and independence.
okay.
We are talking about
Monitoring
emotional aspect here. As Sabaji said, when
emotionally.
she has a fight with somebody, she goes out of her way to fix the situation with that person because she doesn't want to be alone. She feels very
Okay.
unhappy being alone. Now think about it. Why? If she doesn't talk to that particular person, do you think that person provides for her?
Sir,
No, she is financially independent, but still she doesn't want to be in fight with anybody because she thinks
Yes.
emotionally it is not good for her. She
In
wants to be
yes,
around people.
I understood, sir. Then I am independent.
Hmm. How
Sometimes I
independent do you think you
feels
are?
like sometimes I feels I am not independent, but still I am independent.
Okay, you feel you're not independent, but you're still independent. Very interesting. Other people, what your
Sometimes,
opinion is? Yep, I'm getting you. Well, I'll tell you about this independent thing. In Hindi, the word independent means swatantra, azad. Okay. Now I'll tell you,
yes,
I have always been very independent. Okay. It was only when I was fully dependent on my parents as a kid, I think I was dependent. But after that, as I grew up into a teenager, I started being independent. I started questioning a lot of things around me, why they were the way they were. As you can see, this ladybird going on its own path. I chose my own path in my life. You see, always I didn't care about what people wanted me to go. I went where I wanted to go. Of course, there were a lot of times when I regretted my decisions, felt bad. I made silly decisions too. But everything I did helped me learn something, make some,
something.
it gave me some experience that I
It's,
consider very valuable. I'm happy that I have a
I
lot of
agree, sir.
experience of my life that I have learned the hard way, but I'm okay with that. Life gives you second chances. You can grab it, and second chances, when you grab them, you can make something of your life. And I think I'm on that path. I'm definitely on that path. I'm pretty much sure I want to make my life something really, really meaningful. And when I, say goodbye to this world, I will go as a satisfied person. I'm pretty sure.
Sir, I had a question about you.
Yes. Yes, Samantha.
Sir, so you have done mistakes or anything, so you would have realized, sir, that some things to learn
Sumit, can
some
I
things.
help you? Can I make a request, Sumit?
Yeah.
Please do not use the Bluetooth mic to talk. Okay. I barely understand what you're saying.
Uh, every day, is it correct, sir? Is it loud enough? Yeah. Other day,
It is loud enough, but the quality of the audio is not good.
so you want me to turn off the headphone?
Can you speak through the mobile mic?
Then my mobile sound is very low. I will not be able to hear you.
Change your
Uh,
mobile. Be
Okay.
dependent.
Other people
yeah,
in the
send me
meantime can
money.
go while he's fixing his mic issue.
Let me see.
You can take a earphone.
What score would you give to yourself?
Give 3.
I give myself 8.
Hello, Sanjeev, Jishan,
Can you hear me, sir?
everybody, Manisha, Musharraf.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
No, sir, cannot
Hey.
hear. I
Message to
Okay, just a second. I think you guys are speaking and I cannot hear you. No. My speaker is working fine.
no, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, it is. Oh,
Then now
say
you
something,
can
guys.
hear. Can
Yes,
you
sir.
hear, sir?
Hello,
Hello,
sir.
sir.
Hello, sir.
It isn't working. Never mind. I'll use my head.
Hello, sir.
Yep,
It isn't
fine.
working.
Yeah, go on. Yep. I can hear
Hello,
you guys.
sir.
Yeah, I can hear you. I
I
can hear
I
you.
give myself 8 scores, sir.
Uh-huh. And why is that?
What, sir?
Why do you give yourself an 8? You're really
Because,
independent?
sir, yes, I really independent, but
I am.
sometimes
I am.
I
What are
am
you?
I am
Really
really
independent.
independent, but sometimes um the situation uh, doesn't make me more independent.
Allow you to express your independence.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Sir, can you hear me loud enough
Yes, yes,
now, sir?
very clear, very clear.
So, sir, I was asking that, sir, people do mistakes and learn and realize that achieving that thing, people realize that it will take a lot of time for someone to learn this thing.
Mm,
So sometimes people impose that thing to their children that just don't do it, stay away from it,
mm.
and there is no other way to, uh, how do I say, if you let like there are something that if you let people do it themselves, then you know that it will take them a lot of
Sumit,
time. Like
Sumit,
you,
Sumit, 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 Sumit. You are speaking from a certain point of view. You have seen Indian society where parents impose their will on their children. Okay. You have only seen this society, and that's why you're speaking this way. Everywhere, people do not feel that they have to save their children from this or that. They believe that their children will learn. They trust their children's ability. You know, I know there are a lot of parents who are rather, I will say, insecure about their children's future. They panic a lot. But then there are those parents who trust their children's abilities to learn and make the right decisions, make right choices, and they encourage their children to make choices for themselves. They do not make decisions for their children. Parents encourage their children to be independent. The video that we watched about the twins, uh, the narrator said it's parents' responsibility to make their children independent. Okay. But our parents have a very different kind of mindset. They love it when their children, even when they're in their 20s, come to them, discuss problems with them, ask for their opinions. We look at it from a different perspective. We think it's good that they come to us because it shows that they care about our opinion. Okay. I i understand the emotional aspect of it, but if the children really feel the need to talk to their parents after growing up to solve a problem, I think then the parents have failed to raise a child into an independent adult. I think parents have no reason to feel happy if their children come to them in their situation of problem, in their bad situations. They should be able to handle their situations, their circumstances on their own. I have always been able to do it except for a few moments. And
yes, sir, that what I was asking, that what was your opinion, and now I
I
am very
personally
clear to
I
you.
personally believe that children will not become independent adults if parents keep making their decisions. You guide them, but you don't force them. You don't force them, you guide them. Yes. Sometimes your insecurities don't allow you to give that a space to your children. You guys all know this hero from Titanic. What's he called? Which
Jack,
Leonardo da
it was
Vinci, Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay. Leonardo DiCaprio in an interview said that his parents did not stop him from doing anything that he wanted to do. He was never stopped from doing anything. His parents were gypsies, okay? They did drugs, they moved around. So they did not think their son could do anything worse, okay? Look where Leonardo DiCaprio is.
yes, sir.
So
But
if you,
nowadays, sir, I also see examples that when means of course in Bihar, sir, and in our culture, that if we leave our children on their own, they make very bad choices which they regret after so many times, after
no,
very long time, and
I
they
know what
can't
you mean.
help it.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. You see, certain things I will say, raising, like you need to instill values in your children, right? If they, sometimes it's parents' insecurities. That's why there are a lot of things, Sumit, we cannot really talk about. Our society is a closed society, Sumit, okay? And that forces people to make a lot of mistakes they would never make otherwise. Let me
Yes,
tell you what
that was
I have
that
got
was the
a
point.
perfect analogy here. If I raised Aditi and taught her English my way, she never had to feel confused between those things that most of you had in your mind, those confusions, okay, about English. With this, we need to do this. With that, we need to do this. You had so many confusions about English. Aditi did not have those confusions. What is the conclusion here? If you are taught properly, then you do not have those confusions in the first place. You don't need the solution for those confusions. Those confusions do not arise in your mind. That's the point. So similarly, if you are raised in a good environment, then a lot of desires will be taken care of. Desires to do so many wrong things, I will say. Again, wrong things when we say, one wrong thing is having multiple partners, having desire to explore sexuality with multiple people. This is considered a big taboo in Indian society. If there is a teenager, Sumit, like you, who, is very keen on being with different girls, okay, then I'm pretty sure 99% people in our society are going to be very critical of that young boy.
Yes, sir.
What is the solution? What is the option left for that guy, young guy? He will
To
hide.
stay secret.
No, he will keep it all hidden. And when things
Yeah.
are kept hidden, Sumit, sometimes they become a bit distorted. They are not as the way they should be. Those desires are natural, maybe, okay, but because you're forced to feel bad about them, so things become a bit tricky, let's say it this way. I am not going much into the details, okay, for obvious reasons. I don't want to offend anybody's
Yes.
sensibilities here. And I know we are from that close society. But I think, look, am I saying that if a 14-year-old girl or 14-year-old boy wants to explore his sexuality being with people, we should encourage them? No, I'm not saying that. I'm definitely not saying that.
I know, sir.
I'm saying that they should be taught the right thing, the right way,
And they should be guided
guided the
earlier,
right way, not
not
forced to
uh,
believe in something
yeah.
by
So,
giving
sir,
good
okay, sir.
evidence.
Let's talk on this topic. One question I had, sir, that what did you do, sir, to make your daughter learn English? Did she came on her own, or you kept trying to make her interest in English, or it
English
was
is
on
just a
her own
language. For
natural?
her, it was easy because I communicated with her in English. I talked to my wife in English around her. She just picked it up. I have a video I would like to share with you guys. Give me a second. Maybe some of you have already seen this video. Uh,
Yes, sir.
mm, yep, you have, haven't you? Just a second. Uh-huh. See, for her, it has been an easy thing to do because she did not have to learn English as a second language. She learned it as a first language. So it was easy
Uh,
for her.
Hi, Papa Friend. Huh? You what you like? My Papa.
I don't know. I think I like the black shirt.
I like
The red shirt, huh? Why do you like the red shirt?
Okay, everybody. So I'm just saying that for her, it has been always very, very easy. English is like a first language for her, not a second language. But children who go to school without speaking English, when they learn English at school, they need teachers who are really capable of teaching English. Somebody like me. Okay. I can teach young kids English. I can teach 5-year-old children, 4-year-old children. I can teach them. But the problem is people here do not understand what language learning is like. They expect young kids to do a 6-month course. Can you believe it? Like a 4-year-old child, 5-year-old child. Once a parent came to me with their 5-year-old daughter and said, "Sir, course karwa dete isko bhi spoken English ka." I wanted to slap that guy. I felt so angry, so annoyed. I wanted to slap that guy.
but
Think.
now you know, and then you also know that it is not his fault.
Why not? You are a man in your 30s and you don't realize that a person
Sir,
continues to learn a language, or at least he or she, his child, did not even speak Hindi properly and was going to continue to learn Hindi until 11, 12, 13, 14, right? And he was expecting I
I
would give a 6-month course to that child and he would speak English.
Sir, I have a question.
sir, there are a lot of people who not get people who
He
think
was
out of the
common
society.
sense. Common sense is it doesn't require you to be a graduate in English to understand that English is a language. A 4-year-old baby, 5-year-old baby cannot do a 6-month course and benefit from it. Okay, understand what I mean? It's not like
Yes.
teaching adults. Everybody should know that, and if you don't, it means you are just a lakir ka fakir type person. That's all. Yes, Sabaji.
Yes, sir. My elder son, he is 13 years old. When I say he is doing something wrong, when I say don't do this, don't do that, he is very irritating. Why,
He's
sir?
very irritated. He's irritated.
Yes, sir. He annoyed.
He is annoyed. He gets annoyed.
Annoyed.
He gets
Sabaji,
annoyed.
Sabaji, you
Yes,
have
sir.
done a B.Ed course, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
What did you learn about child psychology there? At what
Sir,
stage? At what stage is he in his moral development, in his intellectual journey? What do you think? How does he deal with his? Yes, Vishwajit.
No, sir,
teenagers,
I'm
sir.
saying teenage.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. He is going to teenagers.
he is a teenager,
They
but
have
think
much energy.
I would suggest don't worry much.
But
I was
he
also
always
very
doing wrong, sir. Then what I do?
why, Sabaji? There is no
Sir,
there is no one word
can
solution.
I have one solution.
Yes, Vishwajit.
What?
Just channelize their energy, because in teenagers they have much more energy and they have no idea where
To
they
invest that
spend.
energy. Yes.
Yes, sir. And we cannot say every people says ki uh, when our age is increasing, our energy will decreasing order. So it's a reciprocal to each other. But in my opinion, uh, our energy level is always increasing order with age. But just our energy will distribute to each other, because we have lots of work with our age. Like if you see in your childhood age or teenage, you have only 2 to 3 hour work mainly, like study, playing, and
I
sometimes
I
marketing.
slightly disagree with you. I know your point of view, but I understand your point of view. But when I was 28, I could teach 12 hours a day without getting tired,
Yes.
But today, my 40s, it's impossible for me to teach 12 hours without getting tired.
So, sir, if you have energy, then you will teach.
It means I don't have the same energy I used to when I was 28.
You had no energy
I don't have the same level of energy that I
right
had when I
now.
was. That's why
Right now,
I'm in my 40s now. I'm in my 40s now. I
and you
don't have
feel
this.
same energy.
I don't have the same energy because I'm getting old, and it's natural, I think.
Sir, but it's my opinion.
Do you think a
You
60-year-old man
have,
has the
sir,
same energy?
no, sir. Physically, they have no
Okay,
much more
but their
energy.
physical energy declines, but
Yes, sir.
their
Mental energy.
experience, yes, their ability
Yes,
to handle difficult situations, that
yes,
definitely gets better. I totally agree with you.
yes,
Mentally you grow, physically you decline. Absolutely.
yes,
That's why somebody said, in their 40s, I would love to be in my 25-year-old body, but not in my 25-year-old mind. I love my
yes,
mind now. Okay, I don't want to be 25 years old again in my mind. That guy was stupid. The 25-year-old Vinay was stupid. I love this Vinay, 45, okay? But my body, that was amazing. I would love to be in my 25-year-old body now.
But it's
Okay.
natural, sir, and natural always good for our.
Yeah, exactly. We all lose physical strength with our age, but our maturity improves, gets better. Absolutely. Simran, what score would you give to yourself?
A score of 5.
Okay. You don't see yourself as very independent?
I am independent. What I can do for myself, like if it's within my limit. But there are certain things which are not in my limit. So that's why I will give it at a 5. Like
Arish, finish your statement, Simran, and then
no,
I'll
sir,
go into.
I was finishing that. They are just like money and all that thing. I am dependent for it and for the permission. I need permission of everything. So that's why I said that I am. I will give myself a score of 5.
But why? I know you, and you definitely deserve more than a 5. Don't you know what you did in your house when
That that was also with someone backup that my friend I told you about.
hmm,
So he gave me that push up also, na, and my friend also. So how can he say it was totally
okay,
mine?
okay, fine, good, valid point. Arish, how independent are you?
I will give you 7 points, sir,
Me or
to me.
yourself?
Me, myself, sir.
But
I
you
will give
said
7.
okay. You will give yourself
I will
a
give
7. All right.
7 out of 10.
Zafri, what score would you give to yourself?
10.
And you're not
Yes,
that
sir.
independent. Come on, Zafri. Are you that independent? I don't agree. Ravi, Ravi, give yourself a score. Ravi is listening. He can hear me. Yes.
8, sir.
You're very independent, you think. Tani,
Yes, sir.
Rukaiya,
So
quickly.
I will give myself 4.
Tani, can you hear me? Tani, there is a lag. You will give yourself a
Hello,
4,
sir.
Rukaiya.
Sorry,
Yes, sir.
sir. I scored 6, sir.
You will score
I
yourself a
muted my
6.
6.
Tani will score herself a 6. All
Yes.
right. Musharraf, Manisha.
Give myself 7, sir.
Oh, Musharraf, very independent. Manisha. Fine. This quiz will help you understand how independent you are. Want to do the quiz, guys? Let's read.
I'm giving on myself 8, sir, because I'm a straightforward person. That's
Hmm.
why I don't need that kind of person who tell front of me different type of word and front of on my back they are
That's a
saying different
different,
type.
that's a totally different, irrelevant topic. The topic here is how independent are you? You know?
Yeah, I'm sir. I'm 8.
Okay, read question number 1, everybody. Do
Okay.
you wear
Why do you
whatever you
think,
want?
sir, I'm not independent?
You 10? You are independent, but 10 out of 10? Really? Let me ask you a question. You are a 10 out of 10. Zafri, if
Sir,
you fell in love with a woman or a girl, would you marry her irrespective of her social status, her religious identity, her financial condition? All these things wouldn't matter to you, what your parents say, what your brothers, your.
Only religious matters, sir.
Sorry.
Religious change, then my parents not allowed to.
Suppose you fall in love with a girl called Ganga. Okay. You fall in love with a girl called Ganga. Now, what happens next? Do
She
you say,
is the different caste, sir.
I made it obvious, didn't I, when I said
Yeah.
Ganga? What do you do next?
Then my parents says to no.
And what would you do? Would you listen to your parents or would you go with your love? Because you are convinced she is love of your life.
No, sir.
See, I know you're not very independent. An independent person values his or
This
her
is an
emotions.
different
His
thing,
or her
sir.
no, it is not. Trust me on this. When you are religious, you are not independent at all, first of all. Okay, you are independent in a slightly different way. But a 10 out of 10, impossible. For the
Sir,
simple
my score
reason,
is 7.
for a simple reason, thank you, Sabaji, that you're still taking a lot of things from society and
This
you're
is my
accepting
own
them.
decision, sir,
No,
not
no,
my parent decision.
Zafri, love, you know how love feels, okay? You
Yeah.
know how love feels. You are in love with a girl. Now, the problem is when you saw her, you didn't know her identity. You fell in love. You met her every day. You saw her every day, but you didn't know her identity. And now, when you know her identity, you can't stop feeling the way you feel, right? Feelings are not dependent on religious identity. You just feel the same way. It doesn't matter what caste, what community the person belongs to. You still feel that way. Now, do you sacrifice your love, your feelings for the sake of your parents and society and religion, or you accept it saying, oh, it doesn't matter. It's my feeling. I care about it. So that's
First, I know
independence.
her religion, sir.
I know, I know. When people say that to me, I find it very funny. When people say, I will fall in love with a girl of my caste, I will fall in love with a girl of my community. You can't plan when and who you will fall in love with. It just happens, okay? And when it happens, either you have the courage to pursue it or you just give it up. It's up to you. So I'm saying 10 out of 10 is, I won't give myself a 10 out of 10. And maybe 8 or 9 because I know I'm not that independent. Okay. But still, I have married a girl of my own choice and I didn't care about her caste. I didn't care about it. And I would have married anybody I would have fallen in love with. It wouldn't have mattered to me because I value my
I
own
don't care about
emotions.
her caste, sir, but I care about her religion.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You have a certain value system which is not your own, I believe. Okay, that's my opinion. Maybe you can say it is your own opinion. It is your opinion, but I believe you have been okay, Zafri, for the last time. As human beings, we are all the same. Okay, everything else has been forced on us. Okay, imposed on us. Your name, your identity, your religion, your caste, all these things have been imposed on you. As a person, you're just you. And again, you're part of your mummy and papa, but you're not. Do you know what I mean? I mean, without your mummy and papa, you would not be in existence. So you are part of your mummy and papa, but you are an independent individual. How much do you care about that independence? Do you make all those choices because of your own situation or you value other people's? Let's find out, Zafri. You will understand what I'm trying to say here. Let's do the quiz. You will understand the point. Take a look at question number 1, everybody. Do you wear whatever you want or do you worry about what other people think? Now, answer this, Zafri.
I
Do you
don't
wear
think so. People
or do you
think
worry
about
about
me.
what other people think? Think about it, Zafri. Think. Can you wear everything that you want?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, sir, I can.
Wow, really?
Yes, sir, because I don't want to put myself in a box. So whatever I want, I wear and whatever everything.
Okay,
Not
interesting.
not girls work, but
Mhm.
means that everything I'm wearing.
Yeah, I understand. If you
गिरेगा
wear,
इधर
if you wanted to wear girls' clothes, you would wear, right? If you wanted to. You don't want to, you don't want. You don't wear. But if you wanted to wear girls' clothes, you would, right? मन करता तो आप पहनते ना? Zafri, if you wanted to wear girls' clothes, would you wear them? अगर आप मन करता तो पहनते कि परवाह करते?
नो नो, लोगों की
People
तरफ
would laugh.
अच्छा नहीं लगता.
You care about what people would say.
No sir.
Yes, sir.
So how many times you guys have looked at somebody wearing something and inside you felt, I want to wear them, but then you don't have the courage because people will make so much fun of you?
Sir, catch you, Zafri.
In my family, there is nobody wear the half pant, but I wear.
Lovely, Zafri. Great. You don't care about what people would say.
Yeah.
That's independence. There was a time.
What my mind says, I will do.
Ah, lovely, Zafri. Then you are independent. That statement convinces me. And the way you said that, what my mind says, I'll do. That's interesting. I like that answer. Guys, this is what we call independence. What your mind will say, you will do. You won't care about what others are saying. Even if it is wrong, it is wrong. Okay, I'll take the I'll pay the price. I'll pay the
Okay, sir.
price.
Okay, sir. Sir, I have a question to Jaffrey. Sir, Jaffrey, if your mind to say to do something and some people is hurting that from that work, so you will do?
Come on, Ravi. You are now taking it into a different direction. Come on. Everybody does that all the time. Ravi, do you think when you eat that mutton, the goat wants you to kill it? Come on. Come on, Ravi. We all do that. We all do things to hurt people because we want that thing. Isn't it, Vishwajit? I mean, no goat wants to be killed. Do you think any fish wants to be killed? Try to catch a fish. It tries to get out of the net. Does everything possible to survive. Survival is the most basic skill. Ravi, so when you are eating a fish, when you catch a fish, you are doing something that will hurt somebody, okay? If you consider the fish somebody here, the fish doesn't want to die, but you do it. So, it's going in a different direction. Let's end this conversation here. It's
We
going in
want
a
to
different
take
direction.
delicious food.
Yeah. Okay, but that answer convinces me because when you say, I'll do what my mind says, he said in his family, nobody wears half pants, but he wears them because his mind says it's okay to wear half pants. He doesn't care. And that's independence. That's exactly what I call independence. Okay. Now, do you wear whatever you want to? Or do you worry about what other people think? Read here. I wear things more often when people say they like them. I know what I look good in, and I don't need anyone else to tell me. I always go to clothes shopping with a friend who knows what suits me. If you had to choose between A, B, and C, which would you choose, guys? Read again.
Sir, it's 8:30 now.
Yeah, just a second. Just one, question number one, A, B, or C. I want you guys to do the whole quiz on your own at home, okay?
I choose B.
That's my answer as well. That's my answer as well. I know what I look good in, and I don't need anyone else to tell me. When they tell me I look good, I say, okay, thank you very much. When they say you're not looking good, I say, it's all right. Now I would say it doesn't really matter to me, but when I was young, I really knew what I wanted to wear. I didn't ask other people for their opinion about my clothes before I bought them. I always chose things I wanted to wear. I did my clothes shopping on my own. Actually, I preferred going clothes shopping on my own.
Me too, sir.
Yeah, because what happens, Afri, when
And
somebody
what's
else
your size
gives...
now?
Yes, Ravi?
What's your size now?
Size? What size?
Now. Your body size now.
Body size?
42.
42? No, Zafri, no, no, no. I don't think so. 42?
Are you
Zafri?
wearing XL or small?
No, 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 no. I'm wearing, I think, L or M maybe. I'm
L,
not
L.
wearing
No,
L.
M.
L, sir. L. L, sir.
No, L is big. I tried that in Gaya when I was in APR mall.
L is
I tried L. L was too big for me.
in normal company, sir, but in brand
Medium.
you wear the M.
L for
Yes.
large,
M. Yeah,
not
Yes.
M.
normal.
Yes.
In brand you
Uh-huh. No,
you
he's
wear the
saying
M.
if I go for a brand, then I will just wear M. M will fix, suit. M will fit me. But when I go for local brands, local companies, then perhaps L because their size is a little small. That's what Zafri is saying. Yep, get it. Guys, I've shared the page with you, and Vishijit, I'll share them with you as well. Do the quiz at home, okay, everyone? Do the quiz at home and do the adding up, okay? You have to add up the score as well. What's your total score? And then we will have a discussion tomorrow about it, okay?
Okay, sir.
Fine, everybody.
Okay, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.
Have a
Bye,
great
Good
night.
night, sir.
Bye-bye. Good
Yes,
night.
sir.
Good
Bye.
night.
Bye.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.